Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel and another video. Today we're playing more Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Let's get into it, shall we? Oops a daisy.
Damn these eyes! Get the main screen! Ready to
So I'm wearing the Captain Drake's outfit.
Bring it all, Sil! Get the mainsails into the wind!
Hope everyone's had a good day. I have had a good day. We're going to Kingston. Right, we gotta go there. Right, how far am I? Right, it's just across the road.
Is that why your hand's so callous?
What news, Ade?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that...
What other men?
Potty sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Yes, we are very close.
Shit! Alarm!
Right, we are looking for Ben Hornigold and Woods Rogers.
Stay right.
Wait for him to get up close. There we go.
Stand still.
Surprised you didn't see that. Right, they're not over here. There they are. Can I mark them? Right, it's not letting me mark them.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads. Very good. If you don't mind me asking, sir.
I can mark everyone but them.
Blood samples were taken.
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to spy on me, then? For I've just given him a sample of my blood.
As have I, Captain Hornigold, as will all Templars. It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not.
Why can I tag everyone but them?
We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violent threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
No, but it really isn't. He doesn't really gloat, does he? Still can't tag him, of course.
Lovely man. Young, bright, full of ideas. We'll send him round to you.
It'll be possible this time. I have a contact there, and it's not so... Guards, they all do this. So it's a bit complicated.
Alright, let's hide here. How much further are we walking then? There they are. Still can't tag him, of course. Still following. Right, not far left, I reckon.
Grandmaster, welcome.
Buenas noches.
The
There
princess
we
was
go.
taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something. And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location? Do you know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Alright, kill this guy.
Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I failed to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to rebel. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow naturally, efficiently.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
There we go.
Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir. A small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there.
Imagine if I wasn't here and he was talking to nothing.
Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Stop that man!
There we go. I need to see. There we go. There we go. Right, it's time to leave. Let's go. Right, now we are going down to here. Let's sail from the Kaaba ruins.
Let out some sail! Gallants and royals!
Right, gotta turn around.
Reef them! Wholehearty, lads! Furl those men!
Sail ho. So I altered some things like the jackdaw. I added the Revenge's sails and the Queen Anne's Revenge figurehead and wheel. Oh, and the jackdaw's now fully modified, or fully upgraded. Right, let's remark this. Almost there. Right, to the next mission.
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
Yes, we are. And here we are, Principe. It's time to sink these ships.
Away
to box!
Turn around. There we go.
Trim us off the wind! Pull up the floor! Quit your sluggering! Unfold!
Right, now let's dock up and go find the sage.
Should be nearby, Captain. All in the stunsail!
I'm off to find Roberts.
Don't stay long. Crew's getting restless out there. He's overboard!
We're swimming. Yay. Ooh, there's a chest here. Need to try that one again. Ooh, a chest. Another chest.
Captain Kenway. Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockrum. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Yes,
I
that's
see now
true.
there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockrum, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all
Will
I can.
do. So there should be some buried treasure around here if I remember right. So it's not a buried chest, but it's a chest all the same. Right, guess I'm going through the front door. There we go. Alright, let's go rescue this crew. Spin him around and then kill him. This guy has to go. There we go. Down they go. There we go. Alright, freed those guys. There we go. Alright, let's synchronize this viewpoint quickly.
Only what you can carry, Maggot. We're not waiting on no one.
There we go.
You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what? His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it. Kenway, it were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars. The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
In honest service, there are thin commons, no wages, none. Yet, as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Ha! Now, I have been among you 6 weeks, and in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see...
I love how he robbed the body of the dead captain and took his clothes.
For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man!
Looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. Despite my distaste for your eagerness, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
Yay!
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
Ah, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind. What is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep, and an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
Okie dokie. We'll do that next episode. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, press the notification bell for weekly notifications. Goodbye.